And we can just dance the night away until we can no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
Okay. Get in here. It's raining outside. I apologize for this inquest in a most important is in a position of speak straight, please. Oh, God, you talk so freaking much. Is it not my intent? It is not my intent to bring you to your attention. It is not my intention to bring you to your attention to your a matter of what? I have an incantation to perform, an incantation of affection. For a part, ladder and heart of. I don't like how you talk. You talk in such a weird way that to me it comes off as odd. These items just depict the gods in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to the core of lead hidden in a more modest exterior. They are said to be kindred romantic interest, and are something to giving as a wedding gift. Okay. So we need to know that it looks heavier than it looks. And it makes us feel happy. I think this one also made me feel like nothing. Who else? What else do we have here that hasn't been identified? Nothing remarkable, nothing remarkable. I think this one isn't got anything interesting. I have a strong sense of being watched. Okay, that's not it. Nothing remarkable, nothing remarkable. Okay. It's honestly probably a paperweight. Okay. Here we go. Sorry. I was sitting here pondering things. Nothing remarkable. Maybe I should start organizing them based off what they make us feel. A sense of electric energy is flickering in the depth of my mind. Nothing remarkable. Like if they make you think, feel things, or smell things, kind of thing.
You're not recording it?
I was trying to, but it didn't work, so I'm just gonna rip it off the video off YouTube. Or off the stream. Because it's fun. This one's getting a lot of stuff, so I can always patch them together. Okay, just curious. I know I can't actually use that one. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Oh, I guess you put that there. That's interesting. See here. My heart feels lighter. Okay. My heart feels lighter. So that might be the case. Okay, let me see what the book says also. See if I can find information on him. First bronze. Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe this. We'll give it a shot. I was just thinking because it's made of bronze and it made us feel a certain way. Woman vibrating with energy. It also said that it weighs heavier than it looks. I don't feel like this one's it. Yeah. Okay. I know that one's pretty heavy, but it's got blood on it. And it makes people, it was, not good, like, got blood on it. So it can't be, like, a good thing. Is it one of these cups? I didn't even bother to check the cups. Sharp aroma. That's remarkable. Okay. So they just smell really strongly. Let's see. A wedding gift, though. I feel like it has to be something pretty, you know, pretty something substantial. Let me get a hint. You should look up center in the book and see if there's anything that's helpful. Shut the fuck up! I did that! Oh my gosh. I don't see anything information-wise that's useful. Like, it's very vague. There's only 3 paragraphs. This is heavier than it looks. Coincide. It's not this, but I was gonna see if it weighs. Nothing that, like, really makes me feel anyway. Do they make comments about how it looks surprisingly heavy? Trying to find all the stuff that I haven't identified and put it down here so I can actually see what I'm working with. This one has a ring on it. It could be this. Because it's kind of heavy looking. That was what I was wondering. You already know that's not it. That one barely fills it. Try and move some of the stuff out that I can see that I haven't got. That I've figured out. Well, that's not it, because it's not heavy. Oh, it actually lays it down. That's kind of cool. That thing is surprisingly heavy. could be that. Maybe we can put all the identified necklaces up here. I'm trying to find a way to like see this better without having everything everywhere, you know, willy-nilly. There we go. Got some hand stuff. I don't want that. I just wanted to lay on the counter. Lay all the unidentified necklaces here. We'll lay weird artifacts that haven't been identified down here. That should help keep everything relatively organized. Okay, get rid of that there. Take these ones, stick them up there. Okay, cool. It's a little messy, but it'll be good. What's important is trying to get the ones we haven't figured out in a place so we can see them better. I do better if I can see them, because then my brain doesn't sit here and get overwhelmed with the amount of unknowns. There we go. The deer could be it, because he's got antlers as like a effect. Though it didn't make me feel any particular way. Okay. It didn't give me any particular feeling, so I was a little confused as to what it was trying to give me, but it worked. It's whatever. He's gonna try and trick someone into loving him. It's not the way to find love, people. Find genuine stuff. Genuine connection matters more. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanic was mangled, but I have repaired all of the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Oh, thank you. Oh. This looks like a camera, but it's not. Nothing harmful. Smooth. Gold. He says there's springs in it. Okay. It's not a necklace, right? Nope. Oh, it is a necklace. Okay, cool. It opens. Okay. We shall continue the day. Hello! It's not my, it wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I am going to need to rely on you for a little longer. Oh, yeah? The Order of the Black Veil seems more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that the Mr. Hungry for was found in. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. They are very intelligent animals. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I'm hoping to avoid it, but I might go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library, and I will be gone for a few days, at least, perhaps longer. But you seem to be handling yourself here well here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of the collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him some charm to soothe things over between us. This. I was just curious. I didn't think it was that, but maybe he called it something different. Those are hard to get. There's more to them. We'll do that. Get rid of that. Reroll. 3 of them. Damn. Ah! Sorry. There we go. I can't remember if I can do this and accept it. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah. One or the other. Alright, that's good enough for me. Now we just need crescents. Awesome. Nice. What did you call it? He wants a charm. Alright, so there's an S. Here it is. He wants this. Ultimate's charm that was carved out of wood. Oh, it's carved out of wood, but are more powerful designs often used out of plantal material, but no two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. Well, it's raining right now. Pleasant scent reminds me of a forest. Okay. Let's say that might be something. Okay, no. What about this? Bronze. Okay. Gold or silver. Okay. There's nothing gold or silver. But this is a cat, so. I know I touched one and it said that it made my hands feel like it was covered in power. But I thought it was a thing. I thought it was like one of the statues, but probably still is. Warm and vibrant with energy. Maybe this. Maybe this. Yeah. Because it's plant looking. Made of gold and silver. So that item is made of gold and silver. Plantable metals. The leaves hint to the horticulture using of them. Looking in closer inspection reveals the item vibrates in the wet weather. I've never paid attention to that. I just know it makes comments about how warm it is all the time. Well, hey, there we go. All right. Hello, my dear. Francesca. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I am finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. If nothing else, Demeter's tea from the restful mender might get a moment of lucency out of them. But if they've got any ideas, I'm all ears. Okay. So we have. I wish I could like pull the book down. They said restful is a thermometer ink to links the mind, inner mind. A hot tea made from the germ plant is drank from them, taking different properties depending on the type of mender. This is particularly can be used to enter meditative state or bypass the rush and clutter consciousness, promoting clarity thoughts. Okay, that's one. Or what was the other one you said? Witch finger. Witch finger. Witch finger was are used to be several digits of the witch of Undermere. Ooh, goodness. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is to suppress supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has been cured some and finished off others. Okay, so we probably need the mender, the restful mender. Taking on different properties depending on it. This particular type can be used to enter into meditative state and bypass rush and clutter of consciousness. Ah, it's the cup. Okay. Strong odor, sharp, but not entirely unpleasant. Okay, yeah, I think it's this one then, isn't it? Well, there's two of them here. Nothing remarkable. A sharp odor. Hard somewhat. Does the book have a picture in it? It does not. Yeah. Restful mender. This item resembles the drinking cup in the sketch. There are several embedded gemstones, stones of peace, which hint to its ability to induce a meditative state. I figured, because I feel like the leaf of the engraving would be a little obvious. Alright, good luck with that. I don't want to kill them. They might survive it, but they also might die. Kill it! Kill the spider! Cat, you had one job! I don't think I've ever noticed the spider. That's interesting and also terrifying. Hello, my dear. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonders of the Eris remedy with me. It's changed my life. I'm still getting into grips with it, but I'm already feeling way better. Feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. Of course. Good luck with your painting. Oh, I'm glad she's getting her painting in. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitation, he took hold of his divering hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. He cut his eye. Right? Well, it wasn't the guy with the eye, was it? It was somebody else. Because he had the eye issue before that. I am closest to sunset, but furthest from sunrise. Ah. Oh. Okay, so sun rises in the east, right? And sunset rises in the west, right? Theoretically. Depends on where you are in the world. This is in Europe, so maybe that's the case. Maybe the tower? I climb the narrow, winding stairs to the top of the tower, and I am rewarded with the view across the Lake Undermere. I am not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of this circular platform is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. Okay, so it's not that. Maybe it's the other way? I figured it's a tower. Where's the pit? The eye might be that. Closes to the sunset. A strange arrangement of rocks resembles the Stonehenge site, but on a smaller scale, arranging with purpose, although what that purpose was remains a mystery. The locals call it the Eye. There's nothing else to see here. For now. I think we'll see the eye stuff later. Okay, so it's not there. Is it this? Lady Aurora built the folly in memory of her husband, lost it to the lake, or so the story goes. Now it stands, wind-worn and empty, overlooking the water. I checked the tunnel, the turret, just in case. Nothing but dust and clothes. Love doesn't leave much behind. Oh, that's depressing. I bet the love not leaving much behind. Maybe it's here? So that's north. Oh, you made it so difficult for me. Okay. So it's sunrise, sunset. So it's on this side of the building somewhere. Okay, it's a tower. The view from the tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room is an unlocked wooden chest, and within that, not one, but two smaller wooden chests, along with a script piece of paper. Oh. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I was going in the right direction, wrong map. By ceiling, blank object made from silver. Nothing remarkable. Okay. There is an unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. Nothing remarkable. Smooth, polished. Wood. Okay.